The Plesiosaurus is one of the most iconic prehistoric marine reptiles. Its lengthy neck grants it an extended reach to strike its prey, making the Plesiosaurus a highly effective and lethal aquatic hunter.
Hello everyone and welcome to the species field guide for the Plesiosaurus for Jurassic World Evolution 2. I'm gonna do this video completely different from how I usually do these videos, namely unscripted, and the reason for that is because, and correct me if I'm wrong, like please leave a comment down below if I'm totally missing something here, but I feel like there wasn't that much to it. The Plesiosaurus, it looks great, it's fantastic, it has, I mean, the snake-like head, the texture on the head is, let's call it, polarizing? I do like how it looks, but at the same time it just feels too familiar, but you know, it looks great, fantastic, it moves really well, I like the animations. But there's not much else to it, so I did want to show you the species field guide, and I didn't just want to re-upload the species field guide, but I wanted to like present my thoughts on it. But I feel like, if I recall correctly from the previous species field guides that we've all gotten, I have to say it's my least favorite, and that hurts me to say because I do think it's really, really awesome that we are getting to finally see more of our marine reptiles, but we do know from when the Gaming Beaver got his like super early access to a little bit of challenge mode, he already released the Plesiosaurus. Multiple YouTubers actually did. So I feel like this footage it's just very familiar at this point. I feel like I've seen it before. And that's actually very similar to my critique of the Mosasaurus species field guide, where I feel like they waited too long. They sat on those two, both the Mosasaurus and the Plesiosaurus, they sat on it for too long. And I think that's a bit of a shame. I really think that both of these would have had way more impact if we hadn't seen the Mosasaurus and the Plesiosaurus already in gameplay footage. Because, you know, marketing materials always going to be second to gameplay footage and experiencing it, you know, for quote-unquote real. But that's a lot of negatives. I don't mean to like diss on this species field guide, even though I just did for like a solid 2 minutes. I do really love the species. I love the variation we're getting. We also know that we're getting Elasmosaurus, which is quite similar in silhouette, and Attenborosaurus. So those are three quite similar marine reptiles. Obviously, you know, there's a spectrum here, but they're very close together. Sort of like you know, all types of theropods have a lot in common. These three have a lot in common. I am most excited about Pleurodon, and really honestly, I was hoping that they would have shown the, as of yet, still unspecified Mosasaurid, the what we all assume is the Tylosaurus that we saw in, I think it was a Dev Diary, like the second Dev Diary. I think we were, I don't know, I don't want to speak for all y'all, but just speaking for me, I guess I'll keep it from my personal point of view. I would have rather had that one, so we had a species reveal, you know, an unveiling of some kind. And this was just a lot of, yeah, it looks good. Well, we've already seen that though, haven't we? That's really mean though, that's really mean. Looking at the forum article as well, there's really not much information. When residing in your parks and facilities, your Plesiosauri will sustain themselves on fish from a fish feeder. Like all other marine reptiles, Plesiosaurs will reside in a lagoon in your parks and facilities. They get along well living on their own, so they don't need any friends. Like me! I do need friends, please be my friend. But won't mind having other members of their own species around. Just keep them away from the Mosasaurus. Not only will it cause a lot of stress for your Plesiosaurus, the Mosasaurus may just end up eating the Plesiosaurus. And you know, that single line right there, not only will it cause a lot of stress for your Plesiosaurus, the Mosasaurus may just end up eating the Plesiosaurus. That as a line is, you know, it evokes all sorts of imagination. But we already know what that looks like. We've already seen it, because we've already seen gameplay of someone unlocking both the Mosasaurus and the Plesiosaurus and having the Mosasaurus eat the Plesiosaurus. So this all really feels like too little too late. You know, we've already seen the awesome animation for that chomp. And now all we're getting is a line of text about it. The order is off. It should have started with the line of text, the Mosasaurus may just end up eating the Plesiosaurus. And then a little while later, you get to see the animation. This is the wrong order, and it's upsetting. But I really don't have much else to say. I would really like for you guys to, again, just like last time, leave a rating for the Species Field Guide in the comments down below. For me, I would give this, if I watch it in a vacuum, you know, if I take away all of the knowledge that we previously had, I'd say 7 out of 10, because it's, you know, it looks very nice, it looks great. But given the fact that it's too little too late, I'd say it's like a 4 out of 10, maybe a 5 out of 10. I'm being so harsh right now, and I'm so sorry. I feel like I've been spoiled. I think that's it. I've been spoiled, and now I'm whining about being spoiled. This is problematic. Anyway, I do hope that you guys enjoyed the Species Field Guide. And yeah, again, share your own rating, share your own comments down below. How do you feel about this? And what are you hoping for next time? We only have, let me check real quick. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Only 3 Wednesdays left until Jurassic World Evolution 2 launches. So potentially only 3, or you know, a maximum of 3 species field guides left. So comment down below which species field guides you're hoping for. I would say I want to see Pleurodon. That's a big personal favorite. I guess I'll leave off the Tylosaurus. Actually, no, we'll do for me personally, I'll say I hope Pleurodon, Tylosaurus, and I hope the last one is gonna be Spinosaurus, because that's the one dinosaur that's a fan favorite. Everyone's clamoring to see it, and we haven't seen anything of it yet. It has only been confirmed through a name drop during a live stream. So I would say, you know, for maximum hype, I think I would want to see the Spinosaurus, and for me personally, Pleurodon. And, you know, we've been in the unknown about that alleged Tylosaurus for long enough at this point. So those would be my 3 picks. Leave your 3 picks down below. I want to thank you so much for watching this unscripted video. Leave a like if you did enjoy it. And if you want to see more Jurassic World Evolution 2 content, then consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and until next time, enjoy the anticipation.